Nobody believed that one day S2GFC would compete for the Champions League trophy. But here we are, knocking Barcelona out, making it to the quarterfinals and ready to face Man City. And now this is going to be a spicy tie, but we're the Premier League champions. We're ready for this. This is our season to make S2GFC European champions, and we're going to do everything possible to finish the story. Now, this has only been possible because we've assembled the best squad in our club's history. We've got Renato Teixeira back in his prime, Max Rose in the club, Bellingham. Of course, Preston's back too, but yeah, his return has been riddled with controversy. Bro just keeps getting chippy-chipped. But still, overall, this is the best squad we've ever had. But of course, there's one player that's missing. Arlo Rose, who announced his retirement because of a hamstring injury. It seemed like a normal injury, but then he announced that he's retiring from the sport. It was a sad day at the club because Arlo has been here from day one, and I thought he'd be here to help us finish the story, become Champions League winners. We made an Insta post to just honor Arlo Rose, and I can see even a lot of you guys are pretty sad. And look at that, boys. Even Max had some good words to say about Arlo. Even though we didn't get along, I'll miss having my brother around. Don't tell him I said that, though, of course. He still wants to maintain a bit of beef with his brother. But wait a minute. Why is Arlo Rose still in the game? He should have retired. Oh my days, what? He's joined PSG? What?
What's happening? Huh?
No way, guys. There's no injury or nothing. He is actually a PSG player. What on earth is happening? And no way, boys. PSG are still in the Champions League. This looks like a big scam that's happened. We need some answers. Okay, guys. I'm trying to call Arlo right now just to see what's happened because this is unbelievable. What he's basically done is get us to terminate his contract on the basis that he's retiring, and he's betrayed us and then joined PSG like that? Why would he do that? I mean, he was the player that at least you guys say I had the most favoritism towards. I kept him in the starting 11 no matter what. Even when I had to make the choice between Max and Arlo, I chose Arlo. He was legit like a son to me, and he's betrayed me like this. Okay, looks like we're gonna get some answers from Arlo Rose because he's scheduled to give a press conference on the 19th with PSG. Meanwhile, I set up a meeting with Max Rose just to ask him if he knows about what Arlo has done. Sorry, boss, I have no idea how this has happened. I actually thought he was retiring as well. Now I see him playing for PSG. He's also not picking up any of my calls. Even I'm shocked at what's happened. I guess we'll have to wait for Arlo's press conference, but until then, we're facing Man City over 2 legs in the Champions League. We gotta continue progressing. We cannot let this Arlo Rose stuff distract us. And by the way, he's also going to be involved in these knockout fixtures as PSG take on Atleti. Now, of course, our plan is clear. We're gonna have Bellingham up top. That's how we're coping with Arlo Rose's betrayal. Gosh, I can't believe I let him get out of his contract just because he announced to retire. I knew there was something shady about it. Even you guys in the comments were saying he's too young to retire. The hamstring injury wasn't even serious. I just gotta admit that I got played. But on the pitch, we're not gonna let that happen, boys. We are way better than Manchester City. We're the Premier League champions. Let's knock them out. And here's Renato looking for Fermin Lopez, the first goal, and there you go. Looks like even our squad is angry about Arlo Rose's betrayal and wants answers. Ethan Nwaneri seeing Jude Bellingham, scooping this one for Arlo Rose. It's superbly done. What a save. So far, guys, 10 minutes in. It's been all S2GFC. We are looking like the best team in the Champions League this year, and Bellingham's got a chance, and it gets deflected. Here we go with Max Rose. Max Rose going through, should get the goal. No, Costa catches it. I feel like we've wasted quite a few opportunities already, and that's something we cannot afford to do against Man City. They've got Erling Haaland. Thankfully, was offside there. But yeah, we also got to remember it's a 2-leg tie. No need to get super excited, but I do see a chance to get a second goal here. We're looking for Jude Bellingham, and Bellingham makes it too. Arlo, we don't even need you. Bellingham is there to deliver. Okay, looks like Man City have got something to say right now. It's complete chaos, and Haaland finally gets the score. I really want my 2-goal cushion back, and maybe Renato can help me get that with his dribbling. He's too good, man. He is too good. He is legit the world's best player. 3-1 against Man City. Oh, man. Haaland is so annoying to deal with, and of course he scores. We're still leading. We've got the advantage, but, man, the second leg's going to be at the Etihad. I don't want to give City any sort of hope. No way, man. Our defense has just gotten exposed. Preston is staying on his line, but you can't stop Erling Haaland. That's a hat-trick. It feels like these are two teams who can't defend facing up against each other because we're about to get ourselves a goal. And, yup, the rebound, Renato was there. No way, no way. How has Phil Foden done that? Are you actually joking? joking. What even was that pass? And then the acrobatic finish as well from Phil Foden. I mean, just unreal. By the way, we also need to criticize Preston because bro cannot save a single thing these days. Full time, and it's Erling Haaland taking the match ball in all the plaudits. I cannot believe this game finished 4-4. And yo, even the media are trying to rattle me because before the second leg, all I'm getting is questions about Arlo Rose. Of course, I'm gonna say no comments because I really don't know what to say. How foolish was I to terminate his contract? But right now, there's nothing we can do about Arlo Rose. We'll find out more when he hosts his press conference. But until then, we've got the second leg against Man City. And I've never been this nervous, boys. That first leg was crazy. Haaland scored literally a hat-trick, and in this game, we've got to figure out a way to keep him quiet. And Haaland already has the ball, boys. We can't concede. No way! 4 minutes in and he's managed to score. He's a machine, man. How do we deal with this? Bro, it just hit me. If we end up getting knocked out in the Champions League here, Arlo Rose might end up winning it with PSG. That would be the biggest humiliation for us because we let him go for free. And now, boys, we are not allowing that to happen as Renato goes through. He shows what he's all about. This is Renato saying that he's the world's best player, not Haaland. Bro, I don't think I've seen a more crazy Champions League tie, boys. It's 5-5 on aggregate. Okay, we need to deal with the danger here. That's Erling Haaland. I'm marking him with Preston. Go and collect it, Preston. That's more like it. And now on the breakaway, we can really hit Manchester City as Fermin Lopez has gone through. Bellingham keeps making the run, but he couldn't get the shot. Max Rose gets the loose ball. 6-5 now on aggregate. Oh, but we've let Erling Haaland back through again. Preston, good save. This time we get away. Get the ball away. Get the ball away. Holden clears it. We're in the second half now, and I do feel City have another goal in them. We need to be the ones to score the next goal and try and kill this tie. Renato seeing Max Rose. That should be it. And yes, Max Rose was never going to miss from there. We've got the lead now. As long as we don't bottle it, I think we're making it to the Champions League semis. Well, talk about bottling it. We have been exposed, but Preston did well. Okay, just got to mark Erling Haaland. Just got to mark Erling Haaland. But no, we've given this guy space. Preston again, big save. Has Patrick Preston finally woken up? He's actually making saves.
A few moments later.
No, Erling Haaland. How? How is he doing this every single time? We've still got the lead. Let's just be calm about this. Jude Bellingham, and he slides it home. That is what we needed, boys. Bellingham with the moment. 8-6 on aggregate. I actually can't believe this just happened, but we've just beaten Pep Guardiola's Man City. And now we're just 2 games away from being in a Champions League final. All right, guys, now the day has come where we will get answers. Arlo Rose's press conference. I mean, I still can't believe he betrayed us to join PSG. He was with us from EFL League 2. He's been player of the season at this club. I've prioritized him over everyone else. It still hurts. Hello, everyone. I know a lot of you guys want answers on why I betrayed S2GFC like this. Well, the truth is, my plan was to retire. The doctor said I could never play football again. And that's right, I was gonna stay put. But then watching S2GFC on the telly, carry on and win games like I never existed. Wins in the Champions League, in the Premier League, they moved on from me like I almost never existed. And that really hurt. I'd given almost 7 years of my life to this club, and now that felt completely irrelevant. And so I decided to put my body through the harshest punishment possible, training non-stop, and eventually I got the medical clearance from the doctor. I felt better than ever, and yes, I could be back playing football. Even after all this, I was actually going to approach the gaffer and get back into playing for S2GFC, because truth be told, that is still my home. But it seemed like the club had forgotten me. With Jude Bellingham playing in my position, they looked better than ever. And no way was I going to accept being on the bench. And so when PSG came calling, I signed for them. Maybe this is a way I can prove to the world that I'm the better Rose brother, because I intend to win the Champions League, even if it means crushing my former club. This is a different Arlo Rose now. Wow, guys, that is a lot to take in. One thing I'm at least okay about is that Arlo Rose didn't fake his retirement. He did plan to retire. It's just that watching us move on from him drove him to a path like this. I honestly don't know what to say, but I do kind of understand where he's coming from. Because if he would have come back to us after we had, of course, found our new setup with Bellingham up top, it would be a really difficult decision to get him back into the team. Maybe we would have to ease him in, but he wasn't ready for all of that. He wants to go for gold. He wants to be the main man. And looks like, boys, we're going to have a promise to keep with Arlo Rose. I want to meet him in the Champions League final. That's the only finale where we'll settle all the differences. He'll get a chance to prove himself. We'll get a chance to become the best in the world. But for that, we're gonna have to knock out AC Milan first. I'm still in shock with how the Arlo Rose situation has panned out. The only good thing is at least he doesn't hate us or hate me. It's nothing really personal. He's trying to go on a journey to find himself, it feels like. And all we can do for now is just focus on ourselves. And by the way, we've got an FA Cup semi-final game against Arsenal. And I kind of want to take the FA Cup seriously because look at the Premier League. We've kind of fallen off. I guess focusing completely on the Champions League has paid its price. I want to try and win at least 2 trophies this season. We're doing okay in the Champions League, but let's keep it going in the FA Cup too. And actually, in the FA Cup, I want to use this competition to honor the bench players that we've got, the squad depth players, the likes of Bradley Hart, Couché, Larson up top, the GOAT himself, Wang. Feels like ages since we've used the likes of Couché and all, but for good reason, boys. Already the first half is done and we couldn't create any chances. I don't know if our second team is still good enough to play FA Cup games like this. Is Couché still good enough? I mean, he's trying to pick out Larson there. Didn't work. Couché, he's trying his best as he plays a phenomenal pass for Cody Drama. This is his chance. No, he hits it straight at the keeper. What a joke. The fact that our second team is still able to go toe-to-toe with Arsenal is commendable, but I really want to get the job done here. Can Nwaneri do something maybe? Still Nwaneri looking for space. Oh man, the final challenge came in. Nwaneri again, looking for Caballero. Now sees Couché. Does he have space to do something? It doesn't look like it, but he could find this one for Bradley Hart. Proper chance, that Bradley Hart in the 90th. That is literally what we needed. Oh man, what a story for Bradley Hart as well. He was wrongly suspended for 6 months. That completely derailed his career. But now we're giving him a chance to be the hero in the FA Cup, and that's what he's done. We're marching on to the finals. We've booked our spot in the FA Cup final. Of course, it's against Man City, but we'll let the likes of Bradley Hart and Wang take care of this. For now, we've got bigger fish to fry. AC Milan in the Champions League. By the way, PSG have drawn their game 1-1 with Dortmund, so there's no guarantee that Arlo Rose is going to make the final. But we got to assume that he will. And that means we got to do everything possible to make the final as well. Oh, Renato's dribbling, looking for Jude Bellingham. He's opened things up. How is he hitting that straight at the keeper? But we've still got a chance here. Jude Bellingham again. He's turned his man. This time he gets his finish right. AC Milan aren't going to be stopping us. Okay, maybe AC Milan will try and stop us here, but we're defending really well. I don't want this to be like the Manchester City game. We can't have goals galore. We need to be controlling this, but right now, it's Milan with the chance to get back into it. What a save from Preston. I'm telling you guys, he's getting better and better. That's a horrible challenge on Renato right there. Wait, is that a second yellow? I think it might be. It's a direct red card. Yo, it is a second yellow. Yes. Wait, guys, this is now an opportunity for us to kill this guy in the first leg itself. We need to win this game at least like 3-0. And here's Renato Teixeira just walking through the defenses. Oh, that is just class. How does he have that kind of control on the ball? It's crazy. With the man advantage, boys, this has just gotten way too easy. We're just carving through as Ethan Mbappe makes it 3-0. It's all over. We've destroyed AC Milan 4-0 in the first leg, and that means the second leg is just a formality. I'm gonna let the likes of Couché experience Champions League semi-final football. We'll play Mr. Wang as well, Rivero. Why not? Let's just rest the whole squad. Oh my days, remind me to never do that ever again. We almost just endured the most embarrassing Champions League comeback. Thankfully, Bradley Hart scored 1 goal for us.
Let's just rest the whole squad.
Stupid. But yeah, we are through to the Champions League final, and the only thing I want to know is if Arlo Rose is through as well. And was there ever any doubt? PSG are through to the Champions League final. It's gonna be Max Rose versus Arlo Rose in the final. This is Arlo's opportunity to prove to the world that he's the main guy, while we're out here chasing our club's dream of becoming European champions. This is gonna be crazy. Unfortunately, though, this season it doesn't look like we're gonna be lifting the Premier League trophy. But hey, we won it last year. But we can try and win a trophy we've never won, and that's the FA Cup. I remember a few times when we were in lower divisions, we actually went through on really good FA Cup runs, but we could never get the job done. Now is the chance against Man City. This is a cup final, and yes, I'm going to be benching the likes of Renato Teixeira. We're going to have Couché play. I'm still going to keep the likes of Fermin Lopez and Nwaneri in the team. We need quality to beat City, but for the most part, it is our second team. We're giving them a chance to be heroes at Wembley. This is actually going to be good practice before we play our first ever Champions League final. Just saying that makes me emotional, man. Could be a first chance here for us as Fermin Lopez is in the box, looking inside for Bradley Hart. Turns and shoots, but what a save. We need to keep the pressure at Man City just like this. Maybe a first goal from a set piece. Who was that kidding? I just saw that Erling Haaland's playing for Man City and I got PTSD. Remember what he did to us in the Champions League quarterfinals? And now Man City might take the lead. Preston making the save. Oh, and Bradley Hart is somehow broken through. I don't even know how he's onside, but he's just scored an FA Cup final goal. Redemption from being suspended. And look who's in the crowd wearing a Man City shirt. It's Richard Healey. Oh, man. Bradley Hart dunking on Richard Healey live is absolutely what I've wanted to see. No. Erling Haaland has gone through. Preston making another big save. I'm telling you, boys, 78 minutes and we've kept Man City completely quiet. Wang has been brilliant in the middle of the park. Look at him, man. It's fearless football from Wang, the Chinese Xavi, as he gets through the entire City defense, drives the ball forward. And that's it, boys. Full time. S2GFC are FA Cup winners. I'm so happy for the likes of Bradley Hart, Couché, Wang as well. They've got a chance to play at the highest level and win a trophy like this year. I know it's not our most important trophy of the season, but it's awesome to be lifting it. Wait a minute. We've got another trophy to celebrate. The Premier League season has come to an end and we've somehow leapfrogged Man City. I don't know how do we do this. We'll take it though. We've defended the Premier League title. Wait a minute, guys. That means if we do win the Champions League here, S2GFC will be treble winners. Oh my days. Before we play that Champions League final and things get emotional with the Rose brothers colliding, let's just take a moment to appreciate the team we've built. Over 7 seasons, man. The storylines, the drama, finding Teixeira from Brazil, developing Mbappe's little bro, and of course, trusting Holden. I think if I was to give an MVP of the series award, it would be between Joseph Holden and Teixeira. Let me know in the comments who you think was the MVP. But the fun thing is, if you remember, Holden sacrificed his wages and that was what enabled us to sign Teixeira. And because of that, maybe it is Joseph Holden, the MVP. He's caused us no dramas whatsoever. Our captain, our leader. Talking about dramas, well, Max and Arlo, they're going to go at it. But yeah, stats-wise, what a season for Renato. Look at that, 46 goals. Max Rose as well with 29. Bellingham doing a makeshift job in that striker role. Can't complain. But this is it, guys. Our chance to create history. Nobody expected us to be here. But here we are, walking out to the Champions League anthem in the final. That is what we're playing for. And of course, guys, he is indeed starting for PSG. I cannot believe that he's wearing those colors. And here we go. The biggest match in this club's history. Arlo Rose has made the challenge on Ethan Mbappe and he's robbed him off the ball here. Arlo is on it. What a pass that is. No way, Preston making a save. Can't allow Arlo to pick up an assist like that. But Arlo is again on the ball. He looks like a different player, man. It's actually scary. Arlo going for it. Preston knows everything about him. Makes another save. Now it's our turn to get on the attack. Alphonso Davies going back for Ethan Nwaneri. Inside for Bellingham. Fermin Lopez. Now it is Nwaneri again. Renato Teixeira. We're moving the ball around nicely as Renato finds space but couldn't get the shot. Now it's PSG again coming at us and they've got a proper chance here. Preston again with the save. In the biggest of nights, he's coming through. Oh, Rafinha with a proper chance, but Preston can't save everything and PSG have taken the lead in this final. Oh man, the smile and celebration of Arlo Rose after that goal went in. Frustrating to see. Renato has been awfully quiet in this game. We can't have the biggest game of his career being a stinker, and that's why he's going through now. Gets the shot off, but it's saved. We are giving it everything, boys. We just need that one moment. Somebody to step up. Who is it going to be is the question. Holden's on the ball right now. Looks for Bellingham. And no Bellingham. What are you doing there? No, not this way. Not this way. Preston makes a huge save. Keeps us in this game. And now on the counter-attack, we've got a chance to do something. Fermin Lopez looking for Jude Bellingham. What a chance. And Bellingham scores. That's what we needed. If Preston hadn't made that save before, we wouldn't have equalized. And now it's all square in this Champions League final. This game could go literally anywhere. But we are 80 minutes on the clock. So far, it's going to go to extra time. And yes, guys, this game is going to extra time. 90 minutes and nothing can separate the two teams. To be fair, both the Rose brothers have kind of been quiet in this one. I'm wondering if one of them is going to step up, and I'm really hoping it's Max. But let's see what happens. Yes, it's Nwaneri on the ball, scooping it for Max Rose, but he's offside. Rookie errors here from Max. And we could do something here. Renato Teixeira through on goal. Renato off the post and in extra time. We've taken the lead. The only question is if it's going to be enough. No. Arlo Rose is through. He choked. He choked, boys. Arlo Rose had the opportunity of a lifetime there, but he choked. And now we've got a chance to seal this game. Ronaldo Teixeira, we get another goal. Oh my days. What just happened there? Arlo Rose had the chance to equalize. Take this game to pens. Preston knew everything about him, saved it, and it's Ronaldo who scored the winner. But that's full time, and S2GFC have won the Champions League. We came up against our very own player, but we beat him. But looks like after the game there were no hard feelings, because I saw Arlo and Max embrace each other. Maybe facing each other as rivals in the game of their life kind of put some perspective into them, and maybe this is going to improve their relationship. And personally, I'm not mad at Arlo as well. The doctor said he couldn't play football. He tried his best to come back, and he did. And I still value him as a club legend. But ultimately, boys, we have fulfilled our dream, winning the treble. We've just made S2GFC the world's greatest club.